Coast FM 963, you're on Raw and More with your host Stephen Wheatley. Good evening, Coasties. Hope you're having a lovely evening wherever you're tuning in from this evening. That was Ozzy Crawl and Bryan Adams right there to kick us off this hour. Hope you're having a great evening wherever you're tuning in from right now. Coastie's going to be with you till 9 p.m. tonight. And what a way to start the hour, and why not keep it going with the brothers from Manchester in England? Well, at least I think they're brothers. They may not be. Here is the Chemical Brothers with Go, and let's go straight into them right now. Ah, yes, here we go again, Coasties. Another hour. You're on Raw and More with your host, Stephen Wheatley, on this Monday evening. That was Whitesnake there. That was my second pick of tonight's hour. And I've actually picked that song tonight, especially because for some of you who may or may not know, Chinese New Year just recently happened. It happened around Australia Day weekend, and it is the year of the snake. And I chose that song not just because of the song's name, but because of the band who wrote it, Whitesnake, because the year of the snake, Whitesnake. Anyway, coming up, we are going to be hearing from not one but two very well Australian female artists. One's even a local. Who could it be? We'll find out soon, but first a word from our station sponsor. Coast FM 963, you're on Raw and More with Steve Wheatley, here with you until 9 o'clock this evening. That was Kylie Minogue there with Can't Get You Out of My Head, and Central Coast's very own Casey Chambers with Pretty Enough. And a bit interesting at the moment, Coasties, she's also just brought out a book at the moment. Yes, she's brought out a book at the moment about all of her travel adventures and just her journey at the moment about being a musician. Now, the name of the book is called Just Don't Be a DH. You may have to go and look up the book for whoever is selling it at the moment and where you can buy a copy of it if you are interested. Coming up, though, now we're going to be hearing from Fat Boy Slim, who just wants to praise you. Coast FM 963, you're on Raw and More with Steve Wheatley. And that was one of my other picks for this evening, Bryan Adams with Cuts Like a Knife. And probably like that, the name of that song, well, going off what happened on Saturday night with the Mariners, that sort of cut a bit deep like a knife because of after that great win that the girls had earlier on in the afternoon. The guys just came so close just to getting the win and then just to have it slip away like that. But anyway, hopefully maybe we'll get them for the next game. Anyway, coming up next, we're going to be hearing from John Mellencamp. And you know what? I would probably like to dedicate this to any coasties who may be living overseas in this particular country named after this song. I would like to dedicate this to you. But first, a word from our station sponsor.
Living on the coast. Coast FM 963. Coast FM.
Coast FM 963, you're on Raw and More with Steve Wheatley. That was John Mellencamp with Rocket in the USA. And like I was saying a little bit before the break, Coasties, I hope if there are any ex-Coasties over there in the USA right now listening, that one's a little bit of a dedication for you guys and girls. Well, that is it for me for the evening, Coasties. But before I leave you this evening, I have a bit of interesting news. So tonight was actually my last training shift here doing the classic hits on a Monday night, and I've also got with me in the studio right now my good friend from Raw Youth Disability Radio, Angus Hamill, who's joining me alongside me. How are you at the moment, mate?
Hey Steve, awesome to be on air with you this evening. It feels weird being on this side of the desk, but I got to say I'm loving the view. You're doing a great job, mate.
It's a bit of a different experience for you, and the reason why I have Angus with me in the studio right now is because I want want to give him a big thank you and a big shout out also to one of our staff, a couple of our staff here at Coast FM, Sarah Worry, Shane Cleary, and a couple of the other amazing staff who have helped and supported me while I have been doing my training here on a Monday night, including thanks to you, my friend, for all your amazing help, tips and tricks that you've given me for the Monday nights. So thank you very much for getting me to this point.
No worries, Steve. It's been an absolute pleasure to see you a master at work, Mr. Smooth. And this isn't going to be the last time, folks, that you'll be hearing Steve Wheatley on air at this time. I'm sure we'll be hearing a lot more from him in Raw and More in the future, that's for sure.
It certainly will. And that is it for me for the evening, Coasties. I leave you with one more by the Gangs of Youth. Classic hits are coming up after 9 o'clock, and then Matt McCoy with Indie Cafe at 10. But to finish off the night, we have Gangs of Youth with Let Me Down Easy. Until next time, Coasties, I wish you all a very good night.